You're doing what? Oh, what am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddling tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shrink responsibility. She'll get her oil all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but the fisherfolk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Noldik and Vermelis for its craft, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forgemaster Hanonsa in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. A new boat for the Fishermen's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has our hands full. But look, I will see what I can do. The Fishermen's Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would be loath to disappoint Sisipu. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. Are you interested in some trifling task to pass the time? Then I have just a job for you. Badron is offering a reward for any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of the pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take the advantage of this opportunity. Ah, so you slay a few rats. Good on you, lass. This bloke comes through the other day and plops this huge sack the size of a bleeding gobu on the counter, saying any man what slays rats can have something from within. When I inquires as to why, all he says is the damn noise they make when they scurrying about is driving him insane. You ask me though, he was already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad'll never find peace. Let's do another side quest. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistles, Crack, I'd advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Rosewin is in no mood to be entertaining customers this eve, and even when she is, he isn't particularly good at it. Though, maybe dealing with the customers the sort of shite that might shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside a missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain, unless you ain't afraid to go missing. Kneeling afore her would be a good start. And what brings you to the missing members, Craig? Think you can just waltz in and hobnob with the sanguine sirens? Well, if you're fool enough to try, so be it. Just watch your tongue round Captain Rosewin. Last man that didn't, well, he's a member no more, if you catch me drift. The hell's you want, Drylander? We're closed. If you don't want me sirens to toss you out on your arse, show some respect and kneel, Scrag. Oh ho, she knows her place. Good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at them. 'Tis a sorry state of affairs when your crews reduce to preying on the leavings of that mangy bunch of men boys. Me younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. Can't you see I'm wallowing in self-pity, Scrag? You couldn't possibly understand how disappointed I am in myself. And another adorable emote, of course. So you do know something of me pain, but your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships, but what's the use if you keep getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reef and right off the coast of Hildebrand, not sailing a dozen malms into the bleeding sea. The few Imperial dogs found in Lobinson territory get snatched by the Krakens hunting in open waters. I rallied me crew's spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways, but after all our struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. There's got to be a way to rally me siren spirits again. Huh? You're trying to make light of me dilemma? Don't push your luck, Scrag, or I'll gut you with the hook like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it. We're pirates, goddammit. We should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Lominsan water safe. We'll raid supply ships to the Carlian outposts along the coast of Aldenard. Ha 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 ha. It's so bleedin' simple, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. To think I almost had you fed to the sharks. You won't find no mollycoddles or ministers in my crew, just real buccaneers what knows how to stand up for themselves. A far cry from Carfelane's band of dandies, make no bones about it. I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear a crackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, ruining deck swaps and leaving us with less meat. Tain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Rosewind can. She seemed to have a bit of an inferiority complex compared to Carfelane. Sweetnix is Beauty's Gobi and Crafty Smart's tradesmaker. Sweetnix makes Bussy deal with Upland. Need deliver a letter to Gate of Melfam, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Melfam for Sweetnix. Uplander deliver letters to Tax Lady Ptasha. Maybe I could use Darth Vader's breathing sounds for these guys, but I'm not sure if that's copyrighted. Probably is. Where is Sweetnix with those import records? Without a proper documentation, I'm afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. The only thing written on this slip of parchment appears to be a mess of squiggly lines and randomly positioned ink blots. Why, these are Sweetnix's records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that Goblin would have lost his fear of our officers by now. Every month he has to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Lominsa is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor Goblin's fears. Uplander delivered letter to Gate of Melfam. Uplander has white heart and swift legs. Tax Lady Ptasha has kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has outflow of joy for Tax Lady Ptasha. Sweetnix is happy gobby, gives Uplander jingle shine. Sweetnix writes many letters, but never finds right words. You, Miss, adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me, Iron Thunder, Kyokyorun, and Sinehil. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bangswing on the West Halker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. The east and west arms of Halker's Alley hold within their bustling embrace all manner of wondrous wares and exotic commodities. Our merchants keep their shelves well stocked and their prices reasonable. Spend but a moment to browse the selections, and you will find much at which to marvel. Well met, lass. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Naldik and Vermellis. Kyokyo-rune welcomes welcome customer. Kyokyo-rune loves his lovely trade. Kyokyo-rune's goods are goodly made. A fine morning to you, miss. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. You're the one what made a list for Sorcerer Blade? Let's have it then. A piece of parchment containing prices from shops and stalls all over Limsa. Nothing wrong with the markets, far as I can tell. You oftentimes get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. The reopened ports got the foreign merchants flowing in. Then the merchants got the people flowing in. And now Hawker's Alley is overflowing again.